Hey Scorpio, welcome to y'all's reading. This is going to be love, relationship, friendship, emotional sphere reading, guys, for December 2021. Right off the bat, guys, I just talked about this with Taurus. We just had a lunar eclipse in November, I believe it was November 19th. This is setting off a series of eclipses that are going to be in Scorpio and Taurus. So if you have these placements in your chart, different areas of your chart, Taurus or Scorpio, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on for you guys. A lot of change, most likely, clarity in your life. There could have been things happening last month where you gained some sort of clarity regarding a relationship, etc. So keep that in mind. Just know what's going on astrologically so you can kind of prepare yourself. I'm a Taurus, and I knew that the eclipse was going to be like an emotional week. And guys, that's an understatement. It was a rough week. So hang in there, guys. Know it is all for the better. It is teaching us lessons so that we can end up where we are supposed to be. And usually all of this stuff also brings in just a lot of fun, a lot of adventure, a lot of new beginnings, which I think is exciting. So either way, if you're moving on from something right now, Scorpio, I just want to start out with this. Like, it is for the best. The universe is trying to push you in a good direction for you. So let's get right into the reading, guys. Scorpio, what does Scorpio need to know? December 2021. Okay, first card out, Scorpio, is the 10 of Wands. You guys might feel a little burdened right now by something going on, or this could have just recently happened again with the eclipse energy. So a lot of feeling just weighed down, like you have a weight on your shoulders. Maybe there's something you have been wanting to say to somebody and you haven't had the courage, or just don't know how to say it, don't know when the right timing is. There is something, guys, something weighing y'all down. This might have just happened again or currently happening. First card out is like, it kind of gives us a little bit of backstory, is how I usually see it. So let's keep going. 7 of Wands. You guys are trying to hold your ground in this situation. Like, it feels like to me, Scorpio, that you know you need to say something. You know you need to take action. But it's a little frightening. It's a little scary. But you know you need to stick up for yourself. That is what the 7 of Wands is about. It's like holding your ground, right? Making your opinion known. So this might be what you're dealing with, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on here. Scorpio, December. Ooh, 3 of Cups. Okay, so Scorpio, more than likely this is something you're dealing with right now at the tail end of November, or you just recently dealt with this, because I feel like there's a switch here where you're actually going to be feeling a lot better about this whole situation really soon, if not already. The 3 of Cups is a celebration. It is having good times. So I feel like December overall is actually going to be a good month for you guys. I think you're going to enjoy spending some holiday time with your family and your friends. So whatever the situation is, you're going to take a step back from it, more than likely. And you might have already done this, Scorpio. Which is not, again, not surprising at all with the lunar eclipse energy. 2 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, so this is kind of like starting on a new adventure, and now you don't even really know what's going to happen. You're kind of waiting to see. So if you're dealing with somebody where maybe you guys decided to take a break or kind of dial things back, this 2 of Wands suggests that you're not really sure, even right now, maybe even through December, what's fully going to happen with that. For others, it could be really final, and you guys now are just kind of like unsure of what the future holds. So it could be either way, but my first instinct was thinking like, you guys really don't know how you're going to deal with this person going forward, is what I want to say. Maybe it could even be the case where some of you have broken up with someone, but maybe you work with them, or they are still in your life in some way. So now there's like this awkward energy. Yeah, just a little unsteady there with that Two of Wands. Three of Pentacles. This card came up in the Taurus reading as well. So you guys are ready to kind of move forward and collaborate. Like we have 2 threes here now, suggesting that you're excited to kind of showcase yourself and really just start like a new chapter, and enjoy the company of people that you know are going to enjoy being around you. They enjoy your company. They enjoy what you bring to the table. This could also be a work situation where I feel like because this stressful situation with this person might be dying down a little bit, that, you know, it's kind of going away. You're starting to heal from it. You're now able to focus like on school, on work, and some other things, friendships that you have not been able to focus on, Scorpio. Ooh, Queen of Wands. So you guys, oof, Scorpio. So when you stick up for yourself in this situation, you're going to feel really good about this, okay? The Queen of Wands, very confident energy. She is just like that girl, and it doesn't have to be girl or boy, whatever. But if you can envision this person, she's very confident. She attracts people into her life because of who she is. She's a good friend. She manifests what she wants, but she sticks up for herself, okay? So this tells me you guys were able to do this. You are able to do this. You need to stick up for yourself because you know you deserve better. You know this isn't a fit for you, whatever this situation was. It just was not vibing, Scorpio, for you guys. So this Queen of Wands, you guys are really exiting this situation with a good feeling about yourself, which is great. Oh, yeah. So we have a Six of Swords. So this is a transition. You guys are going to start thinking about the future. You're going to be looking toward what's next. What is next? You're going to be ready to move on. And the Hierophant. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Taurus. This also came up in Taurus's reading that I just did. So ultimately, Scorpio, there's some sort of lesson that you learned here. I told Taurus the same thing. There is some sort of lesson that was learned. Okay, major lessons in relationships, how we conduct ourselves, what are our boundaries, you know, what do we prefer in our relationships, what do we need to look out for, what are those red flags, okay? So whatever you learn from this situation, you're going to be able to apply that to your next relationship, Scorpio, and just be so much better off, all right? You're going to be able to spot these people that you know do not vibe with you much quicker, and just know, you're just going to be able to know, Scorpio, what's good for you and what's not good for you. So let's grab another deck. Let's clarify this, Scorpio, find out a little bit more detail. Oh, okay. To clarify this Ten of Wands, we have the Page of Swords. Also came out in Taurus's reading. Maybe y'all just need to watch Taurus's reading too. Especially if it's in your chart somewhere or you're dealing with a Taurus. Okay, this is a very similar reading. Page of Swords, guys, there was some sort of clarity that you realized about this situation that made you feel like, oh my goodness, I have to do something. You had an epiphany, Scorpio, that this person just, again, I'm going to say it again, was not vibing with you, not vibing with your energy. And that really made you feel like, oh shit, like I need to take care of this. I need to talk to them. I need to tell them how it is. Three of Pentacles again on the Seven of Wands. Yeah, guys. I think if there was some sort of school or work situation, I did mention earlier that like, hey, maybe you work with this person or you have to see them at school. You have to see them somewhere. And there could be like a little awkwardness. I feel like you're gonna say, I'm not gonna let that bother me because this is too important to just like let it slide just because like I work with them or something. Like you're gonna need to stick up for yourself here, Scorpio, and make a decision to hold your ground, to talk to this person. Why do we have the Three of Cups for Scorpio? Why do we have this Three of Cups? What is this new celebration? Okay. Ooh, we have the Two of Pentacles, guys. So this is going to be like This is like I got adventure popping into my head first, which is interesting because Two of Pentacles is typically like learning new skills, focusing on your work life, your school life, which is a theme in this reading. I feel like you guys, when this relationship kind of dies down, you are going to focus on some other areas of your life that maybe you haven't had a lot of time to focus on as the priority. So I do feel like that is here, but with this being on the Three of Cups, I feel like there's some sort of adventure here where like you're wanting to branch out and maybe approach a new social situation, and like learn a skill that way. Like you're trying to branch out and maybe do something new here, Scorpio. I don't normally read the Two of Pentacles like that, but this combination kind of gives me that energy where you wanting to try something new. Maybe this is something you're not good at. Maybe it's a skill you don't currently have, but you're wanting to kind of get out there. You might know some people that maybe they're like into a hobby or something, and you're like, maybe that would be a good distraction for me to like learn something new after this breakup or whatever this is. Okay, and now we have the Eight of Pentacles on the Two of Wands. A lot of pentacles here. Again, so you're very earthly matters going on for you, Scorpio. Those are really important to you right now. Like your money, your health, your schooling, your job, those types of things, your family. With this Eight of Pentacles, again, you're not sure. There's something about work here that you're like not 100% sure about. I'm not sure if that's going to resonate for everybody. I apologize. This could be a specific message for just a few. But there is some sort of like thing here with work where you kind of want to dig in to what you have going on there, but you're not sure how it's going to pan out. Like there's something like you're not sure how it's going to pan out. There's some sort of awkward energy with that Two of Wands. But I feel like you guys, you're going to just like do what you have to do, right? Like you're going to show up, you're going to do the job, you're going to do a good job because you care about it, and you're not going to let this awkwardness really like hold you back. That's what I'm getting. Okay, whoa. Three of Pentacles. Clarified by the Emperor. Another card that came out in the Taurus reading. Yes, guys. You're taking accountability here, Scorpio. I feel like you acknowledge your role in this whole situation. Whatever this awkward energy is, you acknowledge your part in it. Okay? We're not going to sugarcoat that. Maybe this is something you're like, yeah, you know what? Maybe it wasn't a great idea to do this in the first place, but there's no such thing as like mistakes or failed relationships, Scorpio, like with these types of situations, because we always learn something. Again, we have this Hierophant here. We always learn things about ourselves and learn the lessons that we need to learn. So I wouldn't get too caught up on that, but you guys, you are taking accountability. Okay. I think you are going to just do all the right things, even if it's uncomfortable. You're going to do all the right things here, Scorpio. And that is really admirable, Scorpio. Some of you guys might be in some sort of like supervisor position with this Emperor. That I could see how that might be awkward. Given how the rest of this reading is and what the situation might be that we're dealing with here. Can we please clarify the Queen of Wands? Oh, okay. Hierophant on the Queen of Wands. Wow. Scorpio, what you're taking away from this situation, ultimately, I think you guys already know this was like a good thing for you overall. Like, even though it sucks, even though there's like some sort of awkwardness, whatever, you guys know that the situation has really improved you on a whole, just like as who you are as a person. I think you did push some sort of boundaries, even going in to things with this person. I feel like you were branching out, and even though it's coming to an end, or maybe you're moving on, you know, whatever the case is for you, Scorpio, I feel like you're walking away with like a sense of confidence about yourself that you didn't have before. which is great. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Like, we walk away with so much from stuff, even if the relationship itself is not going with us. You know what I mean? Six of Swords. What is this? Oh my goodness. Cards flying everywhere. Okay. So I'm going to take the one that showed up, face up. We have the, the Eight of Wands on this Six of Swords. You guys are ready to move forward really quickly. This is also what came up in the Taurus reading. I promise that's the last time I'm saying that. You guys are eager to move forward, okay? The Eight of Wands is like a rush in. It could even be a message that comes up quickly. Something just really hits you in the face, or you are just ready to like hit the world in the face with yourself, like Scorpio, if that makes sense. You're ready to rush forward. This transitionary time, you're just, like I said, you're just ready for the next page. What's next? What's going on next, Scorpio? So I feel like whatever it is that you're kind of focusing on now, whatever it is that you desire going forward, Scorpio, I don't feel like there's going to be a lot of hurdles. There's not going to be a lot of limbo here. It's going to just boom, boom, boom. You guys are going to be moving on to the next thing. And I think that's what you want. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I think it's great. Hierophant clarified by the Two of Wands. We have the Two of Wands again. Oh my gosh, guys. So much repeating energy here. Really, really, really just driving this message home. I just got the message, like, some of y'all were a mentor in this situation. And for some of you, you could even be worried about whoever this is that you were dealing with. Like, man, what are they going to do without me? Like, I feel like you were kind of the caretaker in this situation. And now you're like, what's their life going to look like without me? And I don't feel like that's a huge theme overall. I do feel like you guys are focused on yourselves in a good way, focusing on what you need. But you do have like some lingering questions about what the future holds with this person, which is very interesting. Again, some of y'all might have to continue interacting after breaking up or whatever. So this is like, you're kind of curious about that still kind of curious, but I feel like, again, I already said this, you're not going to let this stop you. Okay. You're not going to let this stop you, from doing what you need to do and getting the job done. So let's just wrap this up. Let's get some, romance oracle. What can Scorpio expect in December? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to hear going forward into December? Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so don't always just jump to, like, with this card, like, oh, like, religion is a huge aspect here. I think of this in a more spiritual sense, where you're being guided, Scorpio, or your person is guided by certain things that are important to them. That mesh up with their spirituality, and this is affecting the relationship in some way, shape, or form. Okay, it doesn't mean they have to be like, you know, a religious nut or anything like that, or that you are, but there's something spiritually that is affecting this relationship, either in a good way or a bad way. Now, I would say, given the reading, I think there was differences with what you guys were wanting when it comes to this area, what you guys view as far as like commitment goes. What does marriage look like? What are those important spiritual factors? I feel like you guys were not on the same page here. Yes. So, and I feel like this person, maybe your partner, Scorpio, was like more into the spirituality and the religious stuff, and maybe you weren't. That's kind of what I'm thinking and feeling there with that. So that's valid, guys. Like, that is valid. Those things are important to learn. Okay. We don't always, you know, mesh on those things with our partners. And that's kind of one of those things like, oh, do you want kids? Do you not want kids? Do you see yourself getting married? Do you not see yourself getting married? Those are just like those important conversations. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. So I feel like with this card, what popped into my head is you guys are kind of worn out by this whole situation. I don't want it to feel like you're not going to be able to do this again. I feel like Scorpio, like what's just screaming in my head is like, oh, you're just like, this is so tiring. Like dating is tiring. Dealing with people is tiring. So I feel like this is almost a reminder card going forward, Scorpio, that, hey, you know, love is awesome when you're with the right person. And yeah, sometimes we do have to go through difficult things, learn stuff it's uncomfortable to learn with relationships that don't pan out for the long run. But I mean, think about the things you're taking away from this situation, Scorpio. Yeah, maybe the relationship isn't going to last forever, but you've learned so much, right? And isn't that worth what you put in, I guess? You know what I mean? Kind of a fair trade-off. So this is kind of a reminder going forward. Like if there's someone that you might have feelings for in the near future, Scorpio, don't let the fact that you just had a relationship end, or because you've had relationships not work out in the past, don't let that stop you from making an effort in the future. Okay. Let's get one more card. Whoa. Okay. And separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Well, we already knew that, didn't we, Scorpio? Yeah, guys, you're gonna be stepping away from this person if it hasn't happened already. That's what's going on here. I do want to pull just a few guidance cards as well. Potion, remember to practice self-love. So yes, you guys do need to put yourselves first here, Scorpio. I think you guys, when you feel like committed to a situation, you want to just give it your all. You want to prioritize the other person. I think this is a time to prioritize yourself, Scorpio. Remember to take care of yourself. Lighthouse, don't doubt your worth. Yes, guys. This person might have made you feel like maybe you aren't all that great. I do feel like, because again, we had this Queen of Cups here with the Hierophant. I do feel like when you eventually break up with this person, you are going to actually feel pretty good about yourself overall and like the lessons that you learned. You're going to feel confident with who you are. But maybe in the thick of things here, you started to question, why is it, that I have such a difficult time in these relationships? Why does this keep happening? And is it me? Am I just not like worthy? No, Scorpio. Don't doubt your worth. You are always enough. It says that on the card. Okay, sorry about that, Scorpio. My camera just stopped recording for this last card. So just this last card that I pulled for you guys, Garden. Something lovely will grow from this. So Scorpio, like I've been saying this whole reading, this relationship, this experience that you went through is worth all of the effort, all the turmoil, the happiness, the sadness, all of it's worth it in the end, even if the relationship ends, because you're going to go forward into life having gained from this experience. And when you apply that going forward, something beautiful is going to happen. I fully believe that here. This woman sitting in the garden where like a little rose is growing out of her hands from whatever situation she went through. So there is going to be happiness in the future, Scorpio. All of these things, they work out how they're supposed to because they lead us in the right direction. They lead us on to the next thing. So if this hadn't happened, if you hadn't gone through this, you might not get what it is that's about to come in, Scorpio. So I'm excited to do y'all's readings for the next couple of months, because I have a feeling, Scorpio, there's going to be some really bright and happy new beginnings in your future coming up soon. All right, so that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, as always, give a like. Really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time. Thanks. Bye.